Welcome to your functional skills job title search. Now that you've selected the top skills you most love using, it's time to start your functional skills job title search. So, what's the difference between functional skills and job titles? Well, functional skills are a set of fine-tuned, practical, utilitarian skills that can function in a variety of ways. Traditionally, or shall we say habitually, when you look for jobs, you search under job titles you're familiar with. This approach, however, limits your options to only those job titles you know of versus discovering new opportunities you hadn't considered before. Also, in case you haven't noticed, every company has its own name for its jobs. A business analyst in one company can mean something completely different in another. Plus, job titles are always evolving and changing. What used to be called a headhunter morphed into a recruiter, which is now a talent acquisition strategist or a people evangelist. What's next? People picker? I don't know. I just made that up. But it's my hope that you will begin to identify with the functions you can perform rather than what you call yourself, so you can have more career options. A functional skill job title search is a great exploration exercise because you're going to search for how the skills or functions you love fit into a variety of job descriptions. And this will potentially bring up different job titles and opportunities you would not have considered before. Now, when you do this search, it's very important you do not freak yourself out by noticing that the requirements for those positions. You're not ready to apply. You're just simply exploring how your favorite skills fit into a variety of different roles. Now, don't go getting all serious. This is supposed to be a fun experience. Maybe think of this as a shopping spree for new career opportunities. Now we'll go over how to complete this exercise over here. So in this step, you're going to take your top skills or any of the skills that you enjoy using from your previous skills inventory, and you're going to go to the job sites listed on the worksheet we provided, and you're going to plug in a couple of key phrases or a couple of key skills and see what comes up. Now in this case, I'm taking us to the BWorks site. Now BWorks is a very interesting organization. B stands for benefits. They are an organization that certifies social enterprise groups. Social enterprise groups are companies that are for-profit but doing good work in the world. So in this case, we're going to put in customer service and training. Remember, you don't need to have a location because we don't really care where the job is. We're just exploring, having fun. So as you can see, there are a variety of different jobs that come up. I'm just going to click under marketing and just look at the different titles that came up: designer, marketing assistant, principal engineer, and just go through and look and see if anything floats your boat. Now we can also do the same thing when we go to Indeed.com. So it's the same thing. I just typed in customer service and training. Again, location doesn't matter. And you get to see the different job descriptions that come up: Apple specialist, customer service rep, training manager, lots of customer service rep. Just go through, scan what comes up, and see what might be interesting. Now, also, I want to say to you, if you go down to the bottom, you see how they have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go deep, because sometimes the most obvious jobs pop up first. Like here's a Phoenix virtual customer service team. There's just a lot of different things that come up. So keep scrolling down and going through. Don't stop with the first one. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Benefits Corporation, into the B course, and I'm going to pick a job. Let's say marketing assistant, because I've never been a marketing assistant before. And as I read through it, I think, wow, this sounds really interesting. So I'm going to highlight it. The job description here is a marketing assistant right here. And I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put it into a separate doc because it's appealing to me and I want to see what the consistency is going to be with other job descriptions. Same thing, let's go back to Indeed. I'm going to click on Customer Success Manager. I'm going to think, wow, this is kind of interesting. Same thing, I'm going to highlight it and put it in the same doc. Now this is going to prepare you for the next exercise, which is benchmarking. As you go through this exercise, keep track of the jobs and their descriptions so you can begin to notice patterns in what you're excited by and would like to learn more about. Let your curiosity have its time and space so you can begin to consider new options for yourself by letting uncertainty be your friend. And remember, if you have any questions, you are invited to join us for our weekly career care clinic where I'll provide advice and answers to your individual career questions. I'll see you in the next section where we start to benchmark your skills.